Picture this: a sprawling mansion overlooking the ocean, multiple sports cars gleaming in the driveway, a bank account overflowing with more money than one could ever spend. You might think, that's the life, they've got it all figured out. But hold on a second. What if behind that facade of opulence lies a deep well of emptiness? What if, despite having all the material possessions one could ever dream of, they still feel a nagging sense of unfulfillment? This, my friends, is a glimpse into the paradox of affluence. It's a tale as old as time, really. We work tirelessly, chasing after promotions, pay raises, and bigger toys, all under the assumption that these external achievements will finally bring us lasting happiness. But what happens when we reach the summit of that mountain we've been climbing, only to realize the view from the top isn't all it's cracked up to be? This is the conundrum that many wealthy individuals find themselves grappling with. Let's be clear, this isn't about raining on anyone's parade or suggesting that having money is inherently bad. It's about acknowledging that true happiness, that deep-seated sense of contentment, isn't simply a byproduct of a hefty bank account. In fact, the relentless pursuit of wealth can, ironically, become a significant roadblock on the path to genuine fulfillment. It's like that old saying, money can't buy happiness. We've all heard it a million times, but it's worth pausing for a moment to consider why this adage has stood the test of time. Could it be that we've been sold a bit of a fairy tale? That somewhere along the way, we bought into the idea that financial success is the ultimate key to unlocking a life of joy and satisfaction? Well, buckle up, because we're about to pull back the curtain and expose the truth about why rich people never feel happy and rich. Let's talk about this thing called hedonic adaptation. Sounds fancy, right? Don't worry, it's just a fancy way of saying we humans are incredibly adaptable creatures. We experience a surge of joy when something good happens. We get a promotion, buy a new car, finally fit into those skinny jeans. But that feeling tends to fade over time. We get used to our new normal, and then we're off to the races again, chasing the next big thing in the hopes that it will finally bring us lasting happiness. Think of it like a hamster on a wheel, except the wheel is covered in diamonds and caviar. The hamster, bless its little heart, keeps running and running, convinced that if it just keeps going, it'll finally reach a state of ultimate bliss. But the problem is, the wheel is designed to keep spinning. The hamster, despite its best efforts, remains stuck in the same spot. Now imagine that hamster is a multimillionaire. They buy a luxurious yacht, thinking it will be the key to their happiness. They sail off into the sunset, popping champagne and basking in the glow of their extravagant purchase. For a while, they're on cloud 9. But then, something funny happens. The novelty wears off. The yacht, once a symbol of their success and freedom, now just feels like, well, another possession. The thrill is gone, replaced by a nagging sense of emptiness. So what do? They buy a bigger yacht, of course, one with a helicopter pad and a submarine dock. Surely will be the answer to their happiness conundrum. But alas, the cycle repeats itself. They're back on the hedonic treadmill, running and running, but going nowhere fast. The vacuum of affluence. Chasing fulfillment, not fortunes. Finding happiness beyond riches.